Good morning! It is Magnus Hellberg here in Los Angeles with my daily dashboard update on June 15th, middle of the month of June. We're in the summertime. I can't believe it. We have 64 degrees and again another foggy, kind of gloomy morning here in Los Angeles. It'll burn off a little bit later and we get the sunshine, but sure seems like there's been a lot of fog for sunny Southern California. It's more like San Francisco-like weather.
Well, it is June gloom.
Oh, is that what it is?
It's still not even summer. It's still spring.
Oh, okay then. Well, midsummer is pretty soon celebrated all over the world, especially in Sweden, with a big midsummer and the maypole and all that stuff celebration. That is coming up in about a week. That's midsummer.
They have to chip the ice off their surfboards for summer.
That's right. Anyway, we had a little report yesterday about foreclosure. Scott?
Yes, the foreclosure numbers for last month are in, and they are up dramatically. I believe the number was they are up 30%. And the reason for that is foreclosures have sort of been frozen. You know, the banks have been under a lot of restrictions, things they can't do. It hasn't been worth their while to take homes back. Well, now all those restrictions apparently have expired, so the banks are full speed ahead foreclosing. So what that's going to do is it's probably going to drop the lower end price point in certain markets where there's a lot of foreclosures until those are gobbled up, and then it'll be prices going back up. But it will increase volumes. Sales volumes will be up, though in the short term it may affect the price. Then again, most distressed homes, short sales and foreclosures, they don't really affect the retail sales. Houses that are in good shape, homes that are in nice condition, that are loved and taken care of, they still appraise for more money. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I find it kind of amazing considering now what we had like for short sales in particular. How long have they been around now this time? Like 4 or 5 years now?
Yeah, we've been dealing with short sales now almost 4 years. We started getting them, and I gotta say, I was around in the '90s for the late '80s, early '90s for the crash, and then the resurgence. And I did a lot of REO business in the '90s. I did one short sale in the '90s. One. Now it seems like we do 4, 5, 6 a year, maybe more. So the roles have definitely reversed. I haven't done any foreclosure business this go around, but short sale business is off the charts.
Yeah, the point I wanted to make here also is what I find amazing is in 5 years, it sure seems like the banks hasn't figured it out yet. They're still very, very slow in the short sales, like 6 months, a year to get a short sale closed. I find it absolutely fascinating. After 5 years, they haven't been able to figure out a better way to streamline that process.
Yeah, and back in the 90s, when the foreclosures kind of took everybody, by surprise. We weren't expecting that. The banks, it took them a year to really get their systems worked out, and after that, it was a machine. If a bank called me about a foreclosure, they were done with it. They already had it. It was finished, ready to sell. Let's price it. Let's get it on the market and get it gone. They figured that out. Well, I noticed after that slowed down in the late 90s, I had about 27 people that I worked with directly, account reps and asset managers at Nations Bank and later Bank of America. And I've got all their business cards. Every single solitary one of those people, within 18 months, they were gone. They weren't even at Bank of America anymore. Can't find them in the system at all, period. They were just gone. And these are people that were experienced, they knew what they were doing, and they should have been retained.
That's the tip of the day.
Tip of the day!
Foreclosures are increasing again, and we'll see how it affects the markets. I think the banks are going to kind of dish them out slowly to not affect the pricing.
I agree.
That's my guess. This is Magnus.Hellberg at thepartnerstrust.com and Scott.Comedy at thepartnerstrust.com, signing off my daily dashboard update on June 15th, Friday. Have a fantastic weekend, everybody. It is 64 degrees in Topanga Canyon as we approach Pacific Coast Highway. Have a fantastic weekend and goodbye.
Have a great weekend and happy Father's Day to all the rest of you dads out there. I hope that you are pampered and taken care of. Then again, that's not what I want. I just kind of want to be left alone. So, happy Father's Day.
Just leave us alone. Happy Father's Day, everybody.